Hello and welcome everybody to the Refining Fire Chiles channel. And this is our series on peppers where we'll be going over characteristics, traits, history, flavor, culture, whatever information we have on specific peppers. It's called Peppers 101. Now, if you watched the first few videos that we had, I called it the Pepper Chronicles, but we decided to change it to Peppers 101 because you're learning. You're going to be learning. And you know what? I'm learning along with you. Now, this variety here that we're looking at, which is just like super productive and also super beautiful, is called the Purple Pumpkin. That's because it gets little ribs like a pumpkin. It looks like a little upside down pumpkin. Okay? And it's purple. But it goes through color changes, which I like peppers that go through color changes because usually that happens on ornamental peppers. But you know what? Sometimes you get it on ornamental types that are edible. And this is a very edible, tasty pepper. You know, I mean, it's nice to grow ornamentals just to put around maybe your front yard or your front porch or something in pots and just have pretty different colored peppers. But a lot of times they taste like soap. One of those being the Black Pearl, which is a beautiful pepper, but it tastes like soap. So it's nice when you can grow an ornamental pepper and it tastes good. Now, I won't say this is in my top 10 of favorite tasting peppers, no, but it's tasty. It's called the Purple Pumpkin. We do not know the origin. And what I mean by origin is we don't know if this was an accidental cross, if somebody made this cross. I've asked around in the chili pepper community. It's been around on some small seed seller websites like on Etsy and stuff like that for a while. So it's been around. I've seen it for a couple of years. And I said, you know what? How come I'm not selling this to my customers? How come I'm not growing this out in isolation and getting pure seeds for my customers? Because you can't trust, Etsy, eBay. Well, there's some good sellers on Etsy and eBay. Let me just say, not all are bad, or Amazon. But sometimes you're rolling the dice. You're taking a chance of getting what you paid for. Because they don't isolate and they don't protect. They don't do the netting like I do. Okay? So this is the Purple Pumpkin. So we don't know the exact origin of it. Like this was crossed with another cross. But it is very, very consistent. You can put the words consistent and stable together if you would like, if that makes you happy. But when you have crosses and stuff like this, every now and then, like I've said in other videos about crosses, they could have a genetic hiccup or a genetic fart, and all of a sudden they bounce into something totally different. It just happens. And so don't be quick to bash a seed seller, me included, but others as well, when something just kind of has a hiccup. Because sometimes it's not because they didn't isolate and protect from cross-pollination. Sometimes it's a genetic hiccup. And the cross just goes back into something different. Or it goes back to looking like one of the parent plants that crossed it. Now, for all we know, this was crossed in nature. Because crosses happen in nature naturally. So we don't know that. If you want consistency in peppers, like total stability, grow jalapenos, grow Fresnos, grow Serranos, grow heirlooms that have been around for hundreds of years. Sometimes you'll get a hiccup with those too, but those have been around hundreds of years or thousands of years, so you're least likely to get hiccups. You'll get the same thing time and time again. But as you look at this Purple Pumpkin, as we're going around now and looking at the chilies, you'll see they're very, very much identical. So if this was a man-made cross, it's pretty darn consistent right now. Now, the beautiful thing about the Purple Pumpkin is not just it has these beautiful amethyst purple pods. It ripens from orange to red. So let's go down to the lower part of the plant and see that nice orange color. So we've got orange there, we've got orange there, and then finally it ripens to a bright red. Okay? So you get multiple color changes. And look at here. Some of these peppers are going from purple to pink lavender looking. That's pretty cool. It's going like a pink pearl lavender color. Here's another one right here. And then it's going to go orange, and then it's going to go red. If you want the best flavor out of these, you're going to pick it when it's pretty good orange or when it's red. Okay. They don't really taste good when they're purple because it's like the immature state of the pepper. It's not a mature pepper. All right. You can see how much production here. There's a few hundred peppers on these 4 plants. There's a little one there. I had trouble with a plant in that pot, so I pulled it out and put in one of my backup plants. It's still going to give me some production, but not as much as these that have been in the pots longer. Okay. I'll look at the production on these. Now the flavor is kind of a little bit fruity, but not like super, super sweet. And the heat level is close to a jalapeno. Now, if you get it hotter than a jalapeno or milder than a jalapeno, it doesn't mean I'm wrong, because heat levels can change, and also flavor to a degree, based on growing conditions. So that means the soil, the fertilizer, how often you fertilize, the rainfall, the dew point, the humidity, the amount of sunshine, the amount of watering, on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so I'm just going to say the average heat is close to a jalapeno. So that means it might be a little low or a little above. So it's got a decent spicy heat level. These would be great in some fresh sauces or salsas. For you that like heat, you might want to just chop them up and put them in a salad. But make sure they're fully ripened, because that's when you're going to get the best flavor, okay? Now let's get up here off the ground. So this is the purple pumpkin. This is new for our catalog. I like this pod here because it's kind of like a burnt orange. So you're not just getting purple, orange, and red. You're getting kind of lavender colors, like light pearl, like lavender, pink lavender, like that one there. And then you're getting this burnt orange color. So you're getting a whole bunch of different colors. So this would be a beautiful plant for an ornamental, even if you didn't want to eat it, okay? So this is the purple pumpkin. We will have seeds in September, October 2023 available. And I know we'll have plenty of seeds because there's so many peppers on this plant. So this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles, and you are watching a video on the purple pumpkin in our series called Peppers 101. Take care.